Christmas ornaments with Serena Boschert. We're back.
Yes.
We have a few pumpkins left. We'll keep a few going for a little while. If you haven't watched that video, you should totally check that one out. But now it is
Christmas time.
So time for ornaments. So Serena, how long have you been doing ornaments now?
The ornaments.
Tell us the long story.
I started 41 years ago. A friend helped me make a mold. I think I had 5 different sizes of round ornaments. That was it. And then eventually commercial companies came out with all kind of old-fashioned shapes, things like that. So I grabbed those and went Christmas crazy.
Yeah, well, you are Christmas crazy. You're like the Christmas lady is what I think everybody knows. Now, you exclusively sell your ornaments through Framations now. So we are the only place you can get these one-of-a-kind, beautiful pieces of Christmas art for your home. Check these out. Like these are, look at this. This has a little nest. Oh my goodness.
Just little characters, little bird nest with a bird on it.
I can get this right up here.
A lot of the little tiny figurines I make myself. Everybody loves the little reindeer peeking out.
Oh yeah, let's see
This little feet
right
from Santa.
It's so cute, and only $40 on that. And you carved that reindeer, right?
I have a mold for that.
You created a mold for that. That's beautiful.
I didn't create the mold. I have a commercial mold rights for that. I have nativity sets that I have little tiny molds for people. I pour those, hand paint them, put them in the ornaments.
And you hand kiln them, and I mean you fire them twice, right?
Yes, I pour the ornaments into the mold, take it out, I clean a seam around it, I paint it then, put it in the kiln. It's taken back out, glazed, and into a second firing. The different golds and metallics are a third firing.
Oh my goodness, so much work, and the prices are amazing.
They're amazing.
I mean, they are one of a kind. You can't get them anywhere else, and like the amount of time and effort that goes into each one of these ornaments. Family heirloom. I mean, I know customers that have come in who have been buying ornaments from you since you very started, like the temples. Yeah, and they have trees full of Serena's one-of-a-kind ornaments. So
I think their tree was featured in Street State magazine a couple of years ago.
Oh yeah, it was.
Yes.
Yeah, just absolutely beautiful.
Everything on it, the tree top, the nativity set underneath, and all the ornaments on the tree.
And like, I mean, they're so.
I make them as
So
lightweight as
delicate and
possible.
beautiful. Check that out. That all of the little details on there.
These can all be personalized with names and dates. Merry Christmas.
By the artist herself.
Yes.
And there's little tiny gorgeous little ones in different shapes and sizes, and check this out. The little Christmas mouse. Oh, so cute. So cute.
I have a lot of fun with inside scenes. I have nativity pieces, just little fun pieces. Santa and a little reindeer. Little dog on that one, sorry. There is one with a little reindeer. Little rabbit in the snow. I just have a lot of fun making and creating them.
Check these out. Oh my goodness. It's a whole collection of safari themed ornaments. One of a kind. Just awesome. Like, could you not see your whole tree with this and like an exotic safari element? Like, check this out with the elephant. Oh my goodness. And now, how did you make this one with the elephants? Right?
I have a flat mold for the elephant. I poured the ornament, carved out a section of it so it wouldn't be real heavy, and attached the
Oh my goodness.
elephant to it.
Just gorgeous. Now, if somebody wanted this whole set, could they get the whole set,
Yes,
Serena?
I would give them a wonderful price on it.
It's like, oh, it's amazing. Just absolutely amazing. There's the lion. Oh my goodness. I could,
The giraffe is pretty.
and you won't
then I
find
add,
these. These are things you're not going to find at Walmart. You're not going to find them at, like, even in the malls. I mean, these are an heirloom priceless.
These are strictly one of a kind. I spent 10 days in Botswana, so a lot of the patterns are from the materials over there too.
Oh, look at the rhino. Oh, it's a
Rhino.
rhino. Oh.
And then on the back of it too, it continues with the design and little jeweled elements on a lot of them.
These are just amazing. Amazing.
They're not just for Christmas anymore. A lot of these stay out year round.
That these are just wonderful, Serena. And look, there's this one in like the long shape. Just absolutely amazing. Love these. I could totally see like a whole tree done in this. Check those out. Just absolutely beautiful.
Thank you.
Now, how many of these do you have left in this series?
About 15 in total, and that's about it.
Yes, 16?
Yeah.
16 of them left.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
So
awesome.
hurry down.
And now you're not planning on doing any more of these,
No,
then,
not
are you?
right
So,
now.
what a collector item.
I paint what I like, and sometimes once it's gone, it's gone.
There are so many cute little ornaments. I got to show these up. Look at these. Look at for the baseball fan. Oh my goodness! And little kitty cat scene inside. Oh, adorable, adorable.
Some are just beautiful poinsettias painted around the ornament. Wonderful shape to put them on. I have molds for the nativity figurines. This is a 3-piece nativity. I make the round ornament, cut out the windows and the front of it, and then even paint
Right.
kind of the stonework and the snow on
You
it.
got to get it over here so they can see
Okay.
it.
You're the expert.
Check that. Check that out. Look at how much detail is in there. That's just amazing, Serena.
Thank you.
We also have something new for this year. Haven't had these before. I'll show you some. These are the luster glazed ornaments. Can you talk a little bit about how
Yes.
you make these, Serena?
Yes, these ornaments were pre-made, so I purchased them, just clear glazed ornaments. The lusters are different metallics that actually started in the Middle East back in the 1500s. They're compounds of actual metals, and it includes your 22 karat gold that you paint on, different shades of the copper, mother of pearl, and I just paint different swirls to make the design. I mix my colors a little bit, and it's just magical when you open the kiln and see these.
Those are beautiful.
Thank you.
Beautiful. Just absolutely
Yeah, these are new this year, and
Yeah.
again, this will probably be the last of this line.
Oh, last of this line too. So they would make a gorgeous tree.
Thank you.
Absolutely gorgeous. Now I got to bring these to the forefront too, because these Serena make that if you're a St. Charles or St. Louis resident, you really should have one of these on your tree. Like check this. This is one that now Serena drew the St. Charles downtown image. And it's a decal,
Yeah, I
now,
had it
right?
set-
So that she
made
can
a
have more
decal.
than one made.
But it's my original drawing.
But isn't that just wonderful? And only
$20.
$20 each. And like you can also have a St. Charles, Missouri ornament.
With the shape of the state, I roll out the clay and cut those out, and then hand paint the design on them.
And we have
St.
one for
Louis Arch.
St. Louis Arch. And all of these little ones like this, these are $20 each, right?
Yes.
The other wonderful thing that Serena makes is she makes ones that are specifically for Missouri breast cancer. You're not going to find this anywhere else. So if you have somebody that you want to remember, she can put their name on the back, or somebody that's just going through some tough times with it, we can have them personalized.
Personalized, yes.
And how fun is the clown? Oh my goodness, that is so cute. Tell me about this one, Serena.
I use the shape, it's kind of an egg shape, oval shape ornament, bell shape. I combine them. I form the clay around to make his hair, paint his face, and his nose. Have to add different size noses, and then the glitter compounds to make him look perfect.
And each one of Serena's ornaments, every one of them bears her mark. So
That one's been
every one
used
of
a
them.
lot for baby's first Christmas. Maybe they're thinking he'll be a little clown. I also do a variety of, I have this snowman shape ornament, and this is the first time. I usually paint maybe a town scene or something around it, and this year I decided to cut a hole in the front and add a little snowman scene inside. So I just have a lot of fun making and creating the ornaments.
Oh, they're adorable. Now you have some that are for newlyweds.
Newlyweds.
I love these with the little birds.
Yes.
Like these are so sweet.
It's the different shapes.
Look at those. So sweet.
And their names, the date, congratulations on it, anything like that.
Now, like I said, all of them have Serena's mark on them too, so you know it's a Serena Boschert ornament.
This is one, I have a little hummingbird mold that I just put flowers on, florals on, and this could stay out year-round somewhere. I have a lot of fun just painting little Christmas scenes, the kids sleeping, waiting for Santa Claus to come.
So
Paint it all
sweet.
around.
Now, something Serena's been doing the last couple years is making these wonderful decorative ceramic trees. Check these out. Look at all the detail in there. Those are all little individual pieces of clay formed, correct?
Clay spaghetti.
Clay spaghetti. How amazing is that? That's a wonderful piece to put on your mantle. And in so many different shapes and sizes.
This one, I rolled the clay out and pressed a doily into it, but then I went back and cut out the scallop shapes and built the tree from the scallops.
Oh, that's just, here, we have to show this off a little
Okay.
bit more so you can see the whole thing. Check that, isn't that's just amazing. I mean, put that on your mantle and people will be like, where did you get that? Where? I have to have one. And you'll be like, you can't, because this is the only one ever made. Ever.
Truly ever. And this was clay I rolled out, again, pressed into a doily. It's hard to see. And then there's, I had to wrap it around a newspaper form that I made, and rhinestones decorated to make it sparkle. Green with a blue background.
Check this one out. Isn't that beautiful? This is a wrap one that was, you pressed a doily into
Yes,
the into it to make the pattern. Just gorgeous. Now, you could actually use, could you use it as a tree topper?
Might be a little
Little heavy,
Heavy.
little heavy. No, so no on the
no
tree,
tree topper.
but wonderful display piece. You know, I'm envisioning like in the hallway
Forest.
or on your, or make
Entry
a forest of
table,
trees,
mantle.
entry table, mantle. Just wonderful. Give some height. You do 3 of them. You do like a tall one and then a medium one and a slightly shorter one. Gives you a wonderful, perfect set of 3, because 3s are so much easier on the eyes than 2.
Very artistic.
Oh yeah, gorgeous, absolutely wonderful, Serena. Almost everything of Serena's is one of a kind. There are a few things like the St. Charles ornaments that are repeats, but it's her original design. But for the most part, almost all of it is one of a kind. Nobody else is going to have one except you.
There's maybe 6 to 10 designs that are just so popular. I repeat those, but again, each ornament is individually made, and each one looks a little bit different from the first ones.
So which are your most popular ones?
I think snowman families. I have those. Well, anything Santa, the religious ones, the nativities, I think
Yeah.
are the most popular. Snow scenes, which I'm kind of out of already this year.
Well, Snowman Family. Let's see one of the Snowman Family here.
There should be group of 3. Here's group
There's
of
one.
3.
Now, this may be, she may repeat the design, but they are never going to be identical.
No.
Ever, because you hand paint them on there.
Yeah.
So,
And then the time I'm painting, I'll choose what colors I like at that moment. So, the
I mean,
colors
still
will vary.
100% unique.
Yes.
Serena ornament. Yeah. Just gorgeous. Gorgeous.
Years ago, my work was in Midwest Living and Glamour magazine, so that opened up a nationwide business for me.
Now you
It's
have
kept me very popular.
you have ornaments that you have shipped all over the United States
Yes,
and
and 12 foreign
12
countries.
foreign countries. Wow. Yeah. Serena's an
I did
amazing
the
artist.
U.S. Embassy in Albania years ago. Not sure the embassy's still standing, but a client he worked there, so he wanted to give those as gifts that year. Done several
Wow.
cruise liners, boats, ships, I should say. They're not boats at that price. Huge boats for the president of the companies that clients knew the people.
Nice.
So it's just a lot of fun, and I think part of my joy in doing it is first just the creation of it, but then hearing the stories from people about how a certain ornament or something brought memories back to a family member.
Now, I know that you are trying to slow down on the custom orders because you've been doing this for 40
41 years, yes.
And she's getting to the point where she wants to do what she wants to do and not do so many custom orders. if you twist her arm, maybe you might get one out of her here and there if it's something that excites her. But I remember one that you did. People would collect their memories throughout the year and put them all on one big, huge ornament, and it was a memory ornament.
Yes.
And I remember your 12 Days of Christmas ornament series.
It was a limited edition.
Yeah, but those are all gone
Those
now,
are
aren't
gone.
they? Yeah.
Yes, it was a limited edition each year. I did first day one year, started the second day, so it was a 12-year series.
Those were
Yeah.
great.
And what Amy was referring to is I have been known for 40 years for doing house portraits on the ornaments and pet portraits. And those were the most popular across the nation because they couldn't see my whole collection at once. Just taking a little break from it. We'll see in the future.
We'll see. Well, maybe in the future we can twist her arm and go back to it. Serena did a beautiful one for us the first year that we were open here at Framations. I'm going to have to pull that out and stick the image into the video file. But it was a painting of our store from when we first opened.
Yeah.
And I still have that, and
Good.
you know, I get it out.
How
every
many years
year.
ago now?
Oh,
Oh, 5?
well,
No.
I started
longer.
Framations 2005 out of my house. It's
Yes.
just a custom framing business. 2006, Sarah and I opened the gallery here on Main Street, so we've been down here since 2006. So that's what, 15 years
Yes.
now. So on
And I
Main
was
Street.
one of the last
Serena
artists
was one
touring
of our-
in that year, and I was so
Serena's
excited.
been with us since the
Yes.
beginning, since we opened in 2006 down here. So we have the pleasure and joy of being the exclusive seller of her ornaments since then, and of her artwork.
And my returning customers love coming down here,
Oh,
and I always share that there's other artwork down here they can buy, but they love coming down here for their special artwork.
Well, besides the Christmas ornaments and the Christmas ceramics that Serena brings in, because she also, check these little guys out too. They're little handmade Santas. They're just little guys that Serena makes. Little handmade Santas, all of them a little bit different.
Short ones, tall ones.
Short ones, tall ones, just really
Big
cute
ones,
little
fat
guys.
ones.
And besides all of this fun stuff, Serena is one of our resident artists. We have her non-Christmas work throughout the year also. So I'm going to hit pause right now, and we're going to go change, and I'm going to show you some of Serena's other work. We're back! We moved from one side of the store to the other, and we're right by all of Serena's beautiful work that she always, well, I shouldn't say it's always here, because as it sells, Serena brings in new pieces, so there's always something a little new to come see. So, like, I want you to see, besides the ceramics, Serena does beautiful paintings. Like, this is a gorgeous
The silhouette of St.
painting of
Charles
St. Charles
River.
downtown. I know it's not exactly the skyline, but or is it?
It's pretty close. I get the St. Peter's Church and going down into the older buildings, and I try to follow their original outline down to the gazebo. And I may have to move, like, maybe the gazebo down a few buildings to get it in and everything, and usually add an old steamboat.
Well, those are gorgeous.
Thank
And
you.
with the moonlight, it almost feels kind of like Van Gogh over St.
the
Charles.
swirls, right.
Yeah, without the swirls. Now, I gotta tell you, Serena did one of the best things, because we sell a ton of these, the Main Street Doors series. Serena, tell me, why'd you do it?
What I did for weeks, it took me weeks to go around and either sketch on site. Sometimes I would take a photo of doors on South and North Main Street, just looking for the unique construction of them and the history of the buildings.
Let me show you this here. I'm gonna take this off the wall so you can see it.
Out of probably about 35 that I actually did, I chose 25 to make into a poster called Main Street Doors. These are watercolor and sketches, kind of pencil sketches and watercolor combined. I just love doing them all. Made it into a poster, and it's extremely popular.
You know, and one of the great parts about it is it also comes with a list of where the doors are. So you can actually go find them on Main Street, which I think is wonderful. Now, I have one mega complaint on this poster. My store is on Main Street that Serena shows her artwork at, and the door is not on here.
It's, when you come down here and come in, it's a wonderful glass door that shows all the artwork. Just not quite as historical as I wanted it. Sorry. And the poster fits the standard 16 by 20, but Framations does wonderful matting and larger framing on them. I've seen those and they're just gorgeous.
Oh, you can totally
Poster
buy
sells
just the poster print.
$25.
It's a standard 16 by 20. It's only $25 for the poster.
Yeah.
Now, you still have the originals.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, it's been a few years since you created
It
these,
has.
but Serena has finally decided to release some of the originals.
Some of the original artwork. So
So,
Amy just.
Let me go grab some. No, they're not here anymore.
No, I took them, yes.
You
I'll
took
bring
them
them
home.
back down.
I just finished matting them and making them all stand, putting them in this so they would fit a standard size frame. But Serena took those home yesterday. I don't have them here to show you. But if you're one of the store owners on Main Street, you should totally buy one of Serena's, the original that goes with your door.
I will try to contact the owners, but
if-
otherwise they'll be up for sale.
And if you're not and you want one, beat that store owner to it and get it from Serena.
Make them jealous.
Make them jealous. Oh, I'm evil. This is evilness. That's because we just passed Halloween.
Yes.
Punchy. But all of these great, besides the two-dimensional artwork, we have Serena's beautiful vases. Is this out?
This was the one I used a mold for the face construction. I hand built the leaves on it, and of course hand painted the elephant, and then used jeweled elements to surround it.
How amazing is that vase? Vase.
Vases,
Vases. Are they vases or vases?
either one.
Either one. And this is just gorgeous. All of these one of a kind. Check this out. How beautiful is that? Now this is painted, fired. It has, is it 22
22 karat
22
gold
karat
trim on
gold
it.
trim on it.
Trim.
It's embellished with faux pearls. Faux pearls.
Yes, I didn't put my real ones on there.
And is that shells? That's
Yeah,
on it
shells.
too? Embellished with faux pearls and shells also. What a statement piece.
All of this work, my
Just
mind
wonderful.
never stops. I always have ideas in my head that I want to create. I've got about 10 projects rolling through my mind right now that I hope to get to in early 2022.
And I love this coil vessel. You have to see the detail on this to appreciate it.
It's kind of like you did in grade school, rolling out the clay and the little coils, worms, buttons,
Isn't that wonderful?
and then used a very special glaze on it with crystals in it that burst during the firing. They're
That's
just
just
little dots
wonderful.
and they burst into color.
I love that. You know, it kind of has that, to me, it feels like, not the coloring, but the styling feels like, it's like Aztecan.
Yes.
Is that a word, Aztecan?
I think so now.
Now, I'm going to go back to ornaments for just a moment here. This is wonderful, and it comes with a stand because this is a very, very special ornament. These are ones that have doors. Check this out. The door opens and closes.
The figurines are
There's
from
sands
Germany.
inside. Isn't that
Imported from
wonderful? Now this is a very special. We only have one of these
Yes, one
because
left.
one left, and it's $125. Gorgeous. Nobody else is going to have one of these ever, besides whoever ends up owning it. But love the little skating scene inside. It's just wonderful, Serena.
Thank you.
Are you going to make more with the door?
Depends on my mood. I love making them. I probably made a dozen over the years. I used to put lights in some of them, so depends on if I get my creative list in my mind done. I can move on to more creative ornaments.
I mean, some of these ornaments are ones you don't put on your tree.
No,
you
they're
just
just-
put it on the stand,
Yeah.
and you leave it out all year long.
Now, this
Like
is
this one
the
here.
trim with the 22 karat gold. It's fired the third time. Again, it even has gold halo in it with the little circles of gold.
That is just beautiful.
you dot that 3 times to get the halo effect.
Beautiful.
And it's fired to about 1,400 degrees on the 3rd floor.
Wow. Wow. And
That
only
one you leave
55.
out. It's a
You only have this
decoration.
at 55. That's it's just so amazing.
Who made that mistake? No, it is only 55.
Who made that mistake? Look at you. Can't go change the prices now.
No, that's it. This is a piece I had made smaller pieces like this and decided to try a couple of larger ones. I make a slab, a tile of clay, and then each section I either carve. All these pieces are actually, I take a tool and clay lift each little piece. I add embellishments to it, carve into it dots, and then added a agate piece in the middle of it.
Wow, that's gorgeous. Right?
These are beautiful.
Now, how much are you charging for something?
This is $425.
425,
Yes.
and well worth it.
Oh, it is.
Totally worth it.
It is.
I gotta show this little guy off, the little iguana. How cute is he? How cute is he?
I made him with a mold and then hand built the leaves and berries. And he sat for, I want to say at least 6 months in my studio until I finally found the piece I wanted to set him on.
He is so wonderful. Now, how much are you charging for this, Serena?
I have to look. 50.
She's only charging
$50
$50 for this. Oh my
Is that
goodness.
another mistake? No, it isn't. It is.
Your prices
I know.
sometimes are too low.
I just have.
See that
whimsical
somebody
work.
calling
I
in
know.
going, I need the iguana.
They want it immediately. We're live.
Well, obviously that wasn't a call in for the iguana because we're not live. So if we were live, it could have been. But I don't trust myself to go live. Like, I don't know that anybody would want to watch me live. What do you think?
I like the editing.
You like that?
A lot of my work is whimsical, and I know I've heard a customer the other day say, well, why are the prices so different? Some of it's more detailed art. It depends on the materials used. I do little whimsical carvings here that are less expensive. I do different note cards.
Look at these.
Yes.
$45. Oh my goodness. Anybody can afford a Serena Boschert piece.
Yeah.
This is a carved piece that's attached to the canvas, correct?
Yes. Each piece is hand carved and designed it as I go.
See
I
the
just have a lot of
depth
fun
on
with
that.
it.
Yeah. That's wonderful. Little bee. I mean, there's little bunnies and fish and seahorses and ducks.
A lot of my work, you can see the whimsy, the fun I have.
Oh, yeah.
I try different techniques all the time, and a lot of times I hope what I like, my customers like, and that usually turns out to be true.
Serena does fun ornaments also during the year. Like these are for Valentine's Day. Well, you can put them up on your tree too, but like there are heart ornaments and they're each a little different and they each have something out of the dictionary. Like this one actually
Sweet
says
love.
heart. There's a sweet love, you know, there's a few of them, but once they're gone, they're gone. So if you're looking for a certain word, you might be out of luck.
Those are very good. I made them first for Valentine's Day, but people have been buying them to use for wedding gifts, putting their name and wedding date on the back of them. I love the ocean. My second home in my mind is at the ocean. And I've had this idea for years, collecting this beautiful shell, a couple of the smaller ones. So I actually wrote out clay and made the seahorse. It's cut out of clay and hand carved. The back of the canvas is mixed media with curled paper and everything. The background is mixed media paper, kind of crumbled to show the movement of the ocean. I added the seahorse on, done in metallic paints to kind of give it a shine, and then use mixed media, bubbles, glass bubbles, sea glass, different rocks, and the seashell forms. Just a lot of fun making that. Seahorse really stands out with its beautiful colors.
No, that seahorse is amazing. That's wonderful. What do you got this priced at, Serena?
$350.
She's only got that marked at $350. I will tell you, it is heavy. I had to use a 100-pound hook on it. It's probably not 100 pounds, but I put a 100-pound hook on it because I don't want it falling off the wall, falling down on somebody. But it is heavy, but it's gorgeous. I mean, the colors are so brilliant and fun. It's like how fun for the house, especially if you have anything like kind of ocean themed kind of room going or water themed. It's like just
By your sauna.
that's what I love about your artwork. It's fun.
Fun,
Like, and it's you know, you don't take art is something that's taken seriously, of course, but it's also something to have fun with and like enjoy and just enjoy sometimes the simplicity of things and sometimes just the whimsy of things. It doesn't all have to be, you know, very
serious,
very
stellar.
serious and stellar. And I love the aesthetics of the blah 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 blah.
And I think in the past couple of years, I have switched to just done fun stuff I love. And like I said, I hope my customers like it too.
Oh, I think they do.
Yes, they do.
You've been selling an awful lot of work. So, Serena, I'm going to brag a little bit on Serena.
Uh-oh.
Serena has been our #1 sales artist for how long now?
How long have you been open?
Well, 15 years down here since we opened 2006.
I've done
Every
very
year
well.
she's done
They're
really
wonderful
well down
gallery.
here. So,
Yes.
so we love Serena. We love her artwork. You know, and you know, it's easy to sell things you love.
It is. I enjoy it.
And that's why I always tell artists, when you're making your work, here I am sticking my pen back in my head. When you're making your work, make sure you're enjoying what you are creating because it shows in your work and it shows to customers. If you're not enjoying what you are making and what you're creating, your client probably won't be either.
I think the one story is my Christmas ornaments. I have a woman from California contact me and she said, send me your ornaments. I will sell them at 3 times your price out here in California. And I turned her down because I said, no, you're going to want me to do 15 Santas, 12 angels, etc. And I said, I don't work that way. I make each ornament with my own feeling, special feeling and joy.
Oh my goodness, that was just, you brought tears to my eyes. That's an awesome note to end this on,
It
don't you
is,
think?
yes.
So, any last words?
Now, come on down to Framations, look around. You don't have to buy anything. Just come and look first, and maybe something in a year will click for you that you want.
And if you're feeling really sprightly and you want to do a customer favorite video, I am always happy to like put you on camera and go, hey, I like this because, and we'll just do a little customer favorite short.
Show the ornament that you got from me that means something special to you.
Awesome. That would be so
Okay.
much fun, won't it?
Yes, it would.
Oh, yeah. So we're open Tuesday through Saturday, 10 to 6. You can always check us out on Framations.com, but we'll catch you in the next video. In the meantime, enjoy art, be creative, and we'll see you in the next chat.
And please subscribe to this YouTube because it helps promote the arts for
That's
all
great.
of us.
It helps get our channel to grow, and it helps
Yes.
promote other artists. A lot of times I'll interview artists that aren't our resident artists,
Yeah.
you know, or that, you know, they might be customers that have their work framed here, but they're also artists. It's like, I love doing that, you know, it's fun to see and chat with other people and see what they do. It's a lot of fun.